Bionic Mayhem is an upcoming PSVR title that includes two types of games, which are beat 'em ups and shoot 'em ups. We just got our first look at the beat 'em up side of the game, thanks to a gameplay reveal trailer. As we don't have a massive amount of third person games on the PSVR, I was interested in how this one would play, especially with the inclusion of two game types. So I got in contact with Krisztian to find out more. This is what we spoke about. What is the storyline and how is it told to the players?
The main story depicts a post-apocalyptic future with only one global corporation that survived the world's burn. As it goes, the leader of this corporation goes nuts and wants to take over control not only the world, but every living organism. When he sets the final plan in motion, one of the company's AI-driven drones, Brad, fails the update process and crashes dead center into the base of a team of scavengers. By the time Neuro, the youngest of the scavengers, repairs him, the plan is already in motion, so together they set out to save humanity. So that's kind of the story in a nutshell. It will be told via in-game dialogues and cutscenes, but we are still debating between a few different approaches for these that are still true to the classics, but using this crazy potential VR has.
The game is a mix between classic beat 'em ups and shoot 'em ups. Why did you choose this combination?
All we were big time fans of games like Final Fight, Streets of Rage and the like, so that was our starting point really with the game. As the storyline started to crystallize through our process of development, we have felt a void in the camera's character, that's Brad, and we wanted to give him a better role than just narrating over what's happening and bullying the player. So as he is a drone, it was kind of a natural choice, and we were also huge fans of Die Hard trilogy on the PS1 or arcade hits like Time Cop or House of the Dead, so simply said we couldn't resist to bring together the best of these two worlds. Plus the shooter levels can act as a gateway drug for arcade shooter fanatics, and overall the player gets more bang for their buck, quite literally.
We don't have any footage of the shoot 'em up stages just yet, but how do they play out? Are they static shooting galleries, or are they on rails?
None of them really, or if you have to pick one, then on rails it would be, but the players still have some level of freedom in movement.
The game also includes boss battles. Will they make an appearance in both the beat 'em up stages and shoot 'em up stages?
Yes, of course. Every single level has some kind of a boss fight, but we either have some combined type of boss fights where you can use the beat 'em up and the shoot 'em up mechanics at the very same time simultaneously. It's quite an intense gameplay, I gotta say.
I see that there is 4 playable characters in total, 3 that you can choose from during the beat 'em up levels, and 1 is controlled during the shoot 'em up parts.
That is correct. The player follows the game via the camera of Brad, the drone who cannot hurt humans, but can help the scavengers against any non-human foes with a set of weaponry.
How are the 3 beat 'em up characters different from one another? Do they have different moves and skills?
Now the characters, they differ both in their overall fighting style and special moves, of course, also in power, stamina, base health and speed.
Is there a scoring system in the game for each level? If so, how does it work?
The scoring system works just like in classic beat-em-ups with an added combo system that acts as a score multiplier.
The game includes 24 levels in total and takes around 3 hours to beat them all. Does the game encourage replayability?
So we are gamers who grew up in the classic era. We played the crap out of every game to enjoy and find the smallest bits of detail. And this is still how our brain works, so we are planning some sweet unlockables for players who manage to finish the game on normal and hard, but that's about it, what I would say at this point.
Will the game's trophies be challenging? Is there going to be a platinum included?
Yes.
Will the game have PS4 Pro support?
Yes.
When is the game releasing? Is it coming to the EU and US? And how much will it cost?
Bionic Mayhem is coming to PC-based VR platforms in Q3, followed by the planned PSVR release in Q4. We wouldn't want to say too much about the price just yet, but as a hint, the latest game release prices are freaking us the out. This is an indie game with a small team, so we don't need to feed 200 employees and their dogs. Neither we have a fancy warehouse office in downtown LA, so we think the price will be quite affordable.
If you want to keep up to date with Bionic Mayhem, I have left some links in the description of this video. Thanks to Krisztian for answering some of my questions, and what do you guys think of Bionic Mayhem so far? Let me know in the comments below. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to not miss out on even more PSVR content.